Imagine standing in your kitchen. The fridge hums, but it's nearly empty. No fresh fruit, no vegetables, no meat. You check your cupboards, mostly canned food and maybe some instant noodles. You want to make a healthy meal, but the nearest grocery store is 15 miles away, and there's barely enough gas in your car to get there. All that's close, a gas station or a dollar store. For over 17 million Americans, this isn't just an occasional problem. It's an everyday reality. This is what's known as a food desert. A food desert is a place where affordable, nutritious food is extremely limited or even non-existent. According to the Food Empowerment Project, food deserts are often found in low-income, rural areas where families live miles away from the nearest grocery store. So they turn to what's available, highly processed foods that have a long shelf life, not because they want to, but because they have no other choice. As an FCCLA member, I've had the opportunity to explore how food deserts affect both health and finances through the national program Financial Fitness. This program empowers students and families to build financial literacy, plan nutritious meals on a budget, and make smart spending choices even in tough situations. Through this project, I used these family and consumer sciences standards to guide my research and solutions. Standard 14.1 to understand how nutrition and wellness impact our lives. Standard 14.3 to develop balanced, affordable meals. And Standard 2.1 to manage limited food and financial resources. But I didn't just want to talk about the problem. I wanted to take action. I challenged myself to create 3 balanced meals, all for under $25, using only ingredients from my local dollar store. Each meal had to include at least 3 food groups, keep sodium and fat levels reasonable, and include some source of protein. Here's what I came up with. Meal 1, overnight oats. Made with oats, milk, yogurt, peanut butter, and a touch of maple syrup. I would have liked to have used honey, but it cost more than maple syrup. It included the food groups of whole grains, dairy, and meat or protein. Meal 2, tuna veggie mac and cheese. A box of mac and cheese, a can of tuna, and a can of whatever vegetables you have. This meal is high in protein, contains vegetables, and provides needed carbohydrates with the grains. Meal 3, chicken and rice. Stovetop rice, canned chicken, and green beans. It's a simple, filling, and nutrient-dense meal. After this, I invited students in our high school culinary classes to take on a similar challenge. Their goal? Create a healthy one-dish dinner for a family of 4 under $10 that included at least 3 food groups and reflected problems families in food deserts might actually face. After viewing my original video, they took up the challenge in creative ways. Many of them even used frozen vegetables so that their meals were lower in sodium and had a little more vibrant colors to them. There were 7 labs that accepted the challenge. Once they watched the original video, they made a shopping list for my advisor to pick up from our local dollar store. Once the teams had their ingredients, they started preparing their respective dishes. All of the teams managed to accomplish my challenge with varying results. They all made a one-dish dinner with 3 food groups that tasted good, at least to the less picky eaters. The part about keeping it healthy was difficult, but they're now more aware of the importance of making food that is lower in sodium, fat, and sugar in order to help prevent high blood pressure, heart disease, and diabetes. At the end of the project, the reactions were powerful. Some students said they never realized how difficult it is to eat healthy when your budget and food access are extremely limited. Others said it made them more grateful and even more determined to be part of the solution. So, how can you help? Here are 3 meaningful ways you can start making a difference to fight food deserts. First, donate smart. When giving to food pantries, choose low-sodium canned foods, whole grains, and protein-rich items. And try not to donate foods that have expiration dates that are within 7 days of donating. Second, speak up. Support policies and community efforts that bring grocery stores and fresh produce options to underserved areas. And third, educate yourself and others. Use resources like FCCLA's Financial Fitness program to learn how to meal plan, budget, and stretch every dollar while still prioritizing health, and take more FCS classes to understand the importance of good nutrition throughout the lifespan and how to stretch limited resources. We may not be able to solve food deserts overnight, but we can start with knowledge, compassion, and action. We can plant the seeds of change. One informed choice, one nutritious meal, one family at a time. This will turn our food deserts into an oasis for families and individuals and help to alleviate the social stigma surrounding people who are struggling but really trying to make a better life for themselves and their families. So, won't you join me in creating this oasis?